I'm just a bit disappointed. When everybody else got married, I helped everybody, right? None of my sisters are showing up for me. Help me.
The tension in Atlanta reached a boiling point as fans and insiders alike reported a shocking hotel incident involving Tamar Braxton and her sister Towanda Braxton. Whispers spread like wildfire, claiming that Tamar, discovering her boyfriend's secret affair, confronted Towanda in a dramatic and chaotic showdown. Eyewitnesses describe a scene filled with shouting, crashing furniture, and guests fleeing in fear as emotions ran high and the hotel erupted into chaos. Social media erupted almost immediately, with blurry clips and snippets of shaky footage showing the sisters' heated confrontation. Fans are shocked. Debates are raging online, and the family is left divided over what really happened that night. Sources hint that Towanda was injured during the altercation, intensifying the drama and sending shockwaves through both the Braxton family and the reality TV community. Everyone is talking, from fellow celebrities to casual fans, speculating on the reasons, the fallout, and the aftermath. Questions loom large. How deep was the betrayal? What triggered Tamar's explosive reaction, and how will this scandal reshape the family dynamics? Tonight, we dive into the events as reported, the chaos that ensued, and the whispers that continue to haunt this explosive encounter. The night started like any other in the heart of Atlanta, with the city lights twinkling and the usual buzz of excitement that accompanies a weekend in a luxury hotel. Inside one of the high-end suites, Tamar Braxton was reportedly spending time with her boyfriend, completely unaware that the night would soon spiral into one of the most talked about incidents of the year. Sources say that Tamar had recently discovered unsettling messages and suspicious interactions, hinting at a secret affair between her boyfriend and her sister, Towanda Braxton. The shock alone seemed to ignite a firestorm of emotions within her. According to eyewitnesses, Tamar initially tried to process the betrayal quietly, pacing the room and muttering to herself. But the weight of betrayal was too much to contain. She demanded answers, and as the tension escalated, she insisted on confronting Towanda immediately. Friends and hotel staff reportedly tried to intervene, but Tamar's determination was unshakable. As she entered Towanda's hotel suite, emotions ran high, and what was intended as a confrontation quickly escalated into a full-blown altercation. According to insiders, Tamar grabbed items in the room, throwing them aside in a whirlwind of anger and hurt, her voice echoing down the hall as she demanded explanations. Towanda, reportedly taken aback and scared, tried to explain herself, claiming she had no intention of hurting anyone and that the relationship with Tamar's boyfriend had been blown out of proportion. Despite her protests, Tamar was relentless, fueled by shock, betrayal, and humiliation. The confrontation reportedly included screaming matches, accusations, and a physical struggle that left furniture overturned and guests in nearby rooms calling hotel security. Hotel staff confirmed that multiple calls came in that night reporting a disturbance, though details remained vague due to privacy concerns. Eyewitnesses claimed to have seen Tamar and Towanda in a heated exchange, with Tamar allegedly making aggressive gestures and Towanda attempting to defend herself while simultaneously trying to calm her sister down. Fans on social media were quick to speculate, posting blurry images and shaky videos purportedly showing the chaos, with some claiming to have captured Towanda's injuries as proof of the physical intensity of the encounter. The images, while unclear, sparked immediate outrage and sympathy, as the online community debated who was at fault, with emotions running high and opinions fiercely divided. According to insiders, Tamar's boyfriend, caught in the middle, tried desperately to de-escalate the situation, pleading with Tamar to calm down and with Towanda to explain. But the storm of emotions was too powerful for a reason to prevail. Whispers from hotel employees suggested that the altercation lasted nearly an hour before security managed to separate the two sisters and escort both parties away from the immediate scene. However, the damage, both emotional and physical, was reportedly already done. Sources claim that Towanda suffered visible bruises and minor injuries during the struggle, though hospital records were not publicly available to confirm the severity. Despite this, the images circulating online fueled speculation that the altercation had reached a dangerous level. Fans were shocked, expressing disbelief and horror across social media platforms, some praising Tamar for standing up for herself, while others criticized her for allegedly losing control. Emotions ran high as the family was left divided, with insiders reporting calls between family members attempting to mediate. Yet tempers flared further behind closed doors. Tamar, reportedly refusing to back down, was said to have demanded accountability from both her sister and her boyfriend, vowing that the betrayal would not go unanswered. Meanwhile, Towanda's camp, speaking to select media outlets, claimed that she had tried to avoid the confrontation entirely and had been blindsided by Tamar's aggression, emphasizing that the situation was blown out of proportion and that she felt unsafe throughout the incident. The hotel, under immense pressure from both media inquiries and social media speculation, released a vague statement confirming that a private dispute had occurred. Staff had intervened and no arrests were made on the premises. This statement did little to quell the frenzy. Fans dissected every possible detail, comparing videos, pictures, and timelines, attempting to reconstruct the sequence of events. Insiders reported that following the incident, Tamar left the hotel visibly shaken but determined, while Towanda was escorted to her own suite to recover and assess her injuries. According to sources, Tamar's boyfriend remained in the suite, caught between the sisters' turmoil, expressing regret and confusion over the situation he had inadvertently created. Social media exploded, with fans expressing their shock, sympathy, and outrage. Hashtags related to the incident quickly trended, with thousands sharing opinions, memes, and dramatic reenactments of what they believed had occurred. Some fans created timelines connecting the boyfriend's alleged betrayal to the confrontation, speculating on motive and emotional responses. Others focused on the sisters' long history of family drama, suggesting that underlying tensions had merely been accelerated by the discovery of the affair. Reality TV enthusiasts were especially captivated, drawing parallels between this hotel incident and past televised confrontations involving the Braxton family. Talk shows and gossip blogs immediately picked up the story, discussing the potential repercussions on both sisters' public images, the boyfriend's reputation, and the broader family dynamics. Insiders claim that the night left both sisters exhausted, emotionally drained, and questioning their relationships, not only with the boyfriend, but with each other. Family members were reportedly trying to mediate through private calls and visits, but emotions remained raw and unresolved. Meanwhile, legal experts speculated on possible implications, noting that any physical altercation, even within a private hotel room, could have consequences if evidence of injuries or assault were documented. This possibility fueled further debate online, with fans questioning whether Towanda would press charges or whether Tamar would face legal scrutiny. Conversations in private social circles suggested that both sisters were receiving support from friends and colleagues, attempting to calm the situation while publicly maintaining their composure. Sources claimed that Tamar, though angry, was also deeply hurt, feeling betrayed not only by her boyfriend but by a sister she trusted implicitly. This complex mix of emotions, sadness, shock, and confusion reportedly fueled her relentless pursuit of answers and accountability that night. Eyewitnesses noted that the hotel hallways were filled with tension, with staff cautiously navigating around the scene, trying to maintain discretion while ensuring safety. The atmosphere, according to multiple accounts, was tense and chaotic as bystanders could hear shouting, doors slamming, and items being thrown, though specifics were unclear due to limited visibility and conflicting reports. In the aftermath, Tamar reportedly posted cryptic social media messages hinting at betrayal, pain, and resilience, though she did not name anyone directly. These posts sparked a new wave of speculation, with fans interpreting her words as references to Towanda, the boyfriend, or both. The speculation only intensified when reports emerged of Towanda seeking temporary medical attention for injuries sustained during the altercation, further fueling the narrative of a physically and emotionally charged encounter. Despite attempts by publicists to control the narrative, fan engagement skyrocketed. With forums, comment sections, and social media platforms filled with debates, videos, and imagined reenactments. Insiders claimed that the Braxton family was left in turmoil, trying to navigate between public perception, private reconciliation, and the legal implications of the incident. The hotel reportedly faced pressure to tighten security, manage media presence, and handle inquiries from both parties while maintaining discretion. The combination of betrayal, family conflict, public spectacle, and potential legal ramifications created a perfect storm of drama that captivated fans and onlookers alike. The night, though over, left a lingering sense of shock and anticipation, as everyone wondered what the fallout would be, how the relationships would be mended, and whether the Braxton sisters could ever fully reconcile. Even as the initial chaos subsided, the story continued to dominate conversations online, with fans dissecting every clip, photo, and statement, eager for any hint of resolution or further drama. Emotions were reported to be raw, with both sisters struggling to process the betrayal, the confrontation, and the aftermath. Insiders suggested that trust had been deeply shaken, making reconciliation uncertain and fueling ongoing tension within the family. The incident was described as one of the most explosive moments in recent celebrity family drama, combining elements of betrayal, physical confrontation, and emotional turmoil that resonated widely with fans of reality TV and celebrity news. As the hours turned into days, reports continued to emerge, shedding light on behind-the-scenes attempts to mediate the involvement of close friends and the varying reactions of those connected to the family. The narrative continued to evolve, with each new detail amplifying public interest, engagement, and speculation. The combination of emotional intensity, physical altercation, family dynamics, and public scrutiny made the incident a focal point for discussions on loyalty, trust, and the consequences of betrayal within high-profile relationships. Fans remained captivated, with online forums and social media channels dissecting every aspect of the story, debating motivations, consequences, and the potential long-term impact on the Braxton family's reputation and personal relationships. According to sources close to the Braxton family, the chaos at the hotel did not end after the initial confrontation between Tamar and Towanda Braxton. Tamar reportedly spent hours pacing her suite, replaying every detail of what she had just witnessed. Discovering that her sister was involved with her boyfriend left her both heartbroken and furious, and she reportedly called her closest friends in tears, explaining how betrayed and shocked she felt. She allegedly told them that she could not simply ignore the betrayal and needed to confront the situation head-on. Meanwhile, Towanda, who had suffered minor injuries during the altercation, was reportedly struggling with guilt, fear, and public scrutiny all at once. Insiders claim she attempted to reach out to Tamar through texts and calls, hoping for some kind of reconciliation or at least a conversation. But Tamar's anger and pain reportedly made her unresponsive. Hotel staff described the scene as tense and chaotic, with security being called multiple times to ensure no further incidents occurred. They reportedly had to increase surveillance in the corridors and monitor both suites closely, concerned that emotions could flare up again at any moment. Fans of the Braxton family quickly picked up on the story, flooding social media with speculation, memes, and commentary. Videos and photos circulating online, though often blurry or incomplete, made it appear as though the confrontation had been even more intense than initially reported. Friends close to Tamar revealed that she was extremely upset, not only at her sister, but also at her boyfriend, who allegedly tried to justify his actions and apologize, but was largely ignored. The betrayal reportedly left him feeling powerless and overwhelmed as public attention mounted. Legal experts were reportedly discussing the potential ramifications if either sister chose to pursue legal action for assault, harassment, or emotional distress, though no formal complaints had yet been filed. The public debate only intensified the pressure on all parties involved. Within the family, emotions ran high, and sources indicated that other Braxton sisters attempted to mediate. They reportedly visited the hotel and called both Tamar and Towanda multiple times, hoping to calm tensions. But Tamar's hurt and anger reportedly made reconciliation impossible at that point. The conversations reportedly included heated exchanges, emotional appeals, and repeated attempts to find a resolution. But Tamar insisted on accountability and understanding why her trust had been so deeply violated. Meanwhile, Towanda reportedly tried to explain her side, expressing remorse and stating that the situation had escalated beyond her control. She allegedly emphasized that she never intended to cause harm, but had become entangled in a complex emotional situation. Fans on social media were reportedly divided in their opinions. Some expressed sympathy for Tamar, praising her courage to confront betrayal directly, while others criticized her for responding physically. The drama quickly became a trending topic, with discussions spanning various platforms, talk shows, and entertainment blogs. The hotel reportedly faced challenges as well, dealing with complaints from other guests about noise, disturbances, and the overall chaos. Management allegedly had to handle media inquiries delicately, ensuring the privacy of the Braxton sisters while maintaining order for other patrons. Sources indicated that Tamar, despite her visible anger, was attempting to carefully plan her next steps. She reportedly consulted close friends, advisors, and publicists, weighing options like legal action, public statements, or controlled attempts at family reconciliation. Emotionally, she was exhausted and frustrated, but reportedly determined to maintain her dignity and assert boundaries. Towanda's camp, meanwhile, was reportedly focused on controlling the narrative, stressing that she did not act with malicious intent and that emotions had escalated too quickly. Multiple interviews and public statements were allegedly coordinated to clarify her perspective. Though Tamar remained largely silent publicly, choosing to handle matters privately for the time being, friends of Tamar reportedly described her as a mix of rage and heartbreak, struggling to understand the betrayal and the involvement of someone so close to her. She allegedly had trouble sleeping and focusing on her daily commitments, reflecting the deep emotional toll. Hotel employees described a tense atmosphere, with heightened security and limited access to certain areas to prevent further confrontations. Staff reportedly remained alert and cautious for days after the incident, as emotions were still running high. Online, the situation continued to dominate discussions. Fans shared speculation, reenactments, and theories about motives and outcomes. The public fascination with the incident reportedly created immense pressure for Tamar, Towanda, and the boyfriend, keeping them constantly aware of the eyes watching their every move. Sources indicated that Tamar meticulously documented communications, messages, and interactions in case the situation escalated legally. Her primary goal reportedly was to protect herself and ensure accountability for the betrayal. Her boyfriend, sources claimed, attempted multiple reconciliatory gestures, reaching out in person and virtually, but Tamar remained unyielding. Family members were reportedly caught in a web of conflicting loyalties and emotions, trying to mediate while processing their own disappointment, frustration, and concern for both sisters. The complex dynamics reportedly affected personal relationships beyond the immediate family, with friends and colleagues being drawn into discussions and disputes. The emotional aftermath was reportedly significant, influencing both sisters' professional commitments, public appearances, and interactions with the media. Tamar's focus, according to insiders, remained on handling the situation with integrity while navigating the intense scrutiny and emotional upheaval. Social media engagement reportedly magnified the situation further, with trending hashtags, comment threads, and widespread speculation about the incident's details and consequences. The public's interest added pressure and made private reconciliation or conflict resolution more challenging. Tamar reportedly spent hours considering each decision, balancing public perception, personal feelings, and the need to assert herself. Every text, call, and potential media statement was carefully reviewed before taking action. The combination of betrayal, emotional intensity, and public scrutiny created a situation that insiders described as unprecedented in recent family and celebrity drama history. The Braxton family reportedly continued to deal with the consequences of the incident, including strained relationships, trust issues, and the challenge of maintaining a public image amid ongoing discussions. Fans remained captivated, analyzing every available detail and speculating about the future interactions between Tamar, Towanda, and the boyfriend. Sources claimed that Tamar's response, while aggressive, stemmed from deep emotional pain and a desire to hold others accountable. The incident reportedly left lasting impressions, influencing how all involved would approach trust, communication, and public engagement moving forward. Insiders suggested that both sisters were trying to navigate the situation carefully, balancing personal emotions, family loyalty, and the public's attention. Attempts at reconciliation were reportedly slow and cautious, with both parties aware that any misstep could worsen an already volatile situation. According to sources, the ongoing attention and commentary, both online and in the media, created a backdrop of heightened tension and emotional intensity that reportedly shaped decisions and interactions in the following days. The hotel incident became a defining moment for the Braxton family, highlighting issues of trust, betrayal, emotional boundaries, and the complications of public scrutiny on private conflicts. Tamar's determination to handle the situation while preserving her dignity reportedly drove many of her decisions, while Towanda's attempts at explanation and reconciliation added complexity to the unfolding drama. The situation reportedly served as a cautionary tale about personal boundaries, familial loyalty, and the challenges of managing private conflicts in a world where social media and public attention amplify every action. According to insiders, the sisters' interactions, family discussions, and individual reflections continued for weeks, as emotions ran high and every decision carried significant emotional and public weight. The complexity of the hotel incident, combined with public fascination and media coverage, ensured that the story remained a topic of conversation, analysis, and speculation across multiple platforms. According to insiders, the tension between Tamar and Towanda reached an unprecedented level in the days following the hotel incident, with emotions running high and tempers flaring at almost every interaction. Friends close to Tamar revealed that she was deeply hurt and frustrated, feeling betrayed not only by her sister but also by the boyfriend she trusted, who had become entangled in a scandalous affair. Sources claim Tamar spent long hours reflecting on the situation, replaying every conversation and every moment from the hotel encounter in her mind, trying to make sense of the betrayal while grappling with the intense public scrutiny that followed. Her social media remained silent, yet fans were quick to notice subtle signs of distress, leading to widespread speculation about what truly occurred. Meanwhile, Towanda was reportedly in a state of shock over the backlash she faced from both her family and the public. Friends who spoke to her described a mix of remorse, defensiveness, and confusion, struggling to articulate her intentions while facing mounting criticism for her involvement in the affair. Sources indicated that she had never anticipated the confrontation escalating so dramatically, and the physical altercation at the hotel left her not only injured but also overwhelmed with guilt and regret. The hotel management, still reeling from the chaos, took immediate steps to secure the premises, ensuring that neither sister could encounter the other unexpectedly. Security personnel reportedly remained on high alert, monitoring hallways and entrances while staff discreetly managed the aftermath, balancing the need for discretion with the growing public attention fueled by social media clips and eyewitness reports. The incident became a viral talking point almost instantly, with fans and followers dissecting every image and snippet of video circulating online, creating endless debates over who is at fault and what consequences should follow. Insiders described Tamar as focused on controlling the narrative, refusing to give interviews but carefully curating her presence online to maintain dignity while signaling that she was aware of the scandal. She reportedly documented everything meticulously, keeping copies of texts, messages, and witness statements to ensure that she had a clear record should legal action become necessary. Meanwhile, sources claim that Towanda attempted to defend herself in private conversations, emphasizing that her intentions were not malicious, and that she never imagined the situation would spiral into such a public spectacle. She reportedly struggled with the reality of the physical and emotional confrontation, acknowledging the impact on Tamar while trying to justify her decisions. The boyfriend, caught in the center of this storm, was reportedly remorseful, but also overwhelmed, attempting to apologize multiple times, yet facing resistance and anger from Tamar, who remains steadfast in her refusal to reconcile without accountability. Insiders revealed that family members were divided, some attempting to mediate and restore calm, while others sided with Tamar, offering emotional support and validation for her response to the betrayal. These dynamics reportedly led to heated private discussions, with tempers flaring and loyalties tested at every turn. Friends and advisors close to Tamar were described as playing a crucial role in helping her navigate the situation, encouraging her to stay focused on self-care, legal preparedness, and strategic communication. They reportedly advised her to avoid public arguments that could escalate tension further, while simultaneously protecting her emotional and physical well-being. Sources noted that Tamar's meticulous approach extended to the boyfriend, who was reportedly restricted from any direct contact with her for a period, as she needed space to process emotions and determine the appropriate course of action. The public, meanwhile, remained deeply engaged with every development, interpreting even minor updates as significant insights into the family's dynamics. Online forums, fan pages, and social media platforms were filled with speculation, commentary, and conflicting accounts, amplifying the intensity of the situation and keeping the hotel incident in the spotlight for days on end. According to insiders, Tamar was strategic in her interactions, responding when necessary, but avoiding unnecessary engagement that could be misconstrued or used against her. She reportedly spent hours discussing potential scenarios with close friends and legal advisors, weighing every move carefully. The impact on Towanda was equally profound. Sources revealed that she experienced anxiety, guilt, and physical discomfort as a result of the confrontation, compounded by the pressure of public attention and family expectations. She reportedly attempted to reach out to Tamar privately to apologize and explain her perspective, but these efforts were met with cautious receptivity rather than full reconciliation, highlighting the complexity of trust and accountability after such a dramatic incident. Hotel staff reportedly described a tense atmosphere, with heightened security and vigilant monitoring to prevent any further escalation. Management had to carefully balance protecting the sisters' privacy with the need to ensure safety, especially in light of media scrutiny and the circulation of videos online. Insiders suggested that Tamar's approach was deliberate and measured, focusing on self-preservation while ensuring that Towanda and the boyfriend understood the gravity of their actions. Friends indicated that she was emotionally exhausted yet determined, channeling her anger and disappointment into strategic thinking rather than impulsive retaliation. The ongoing stress reportedly influenced daily routines, interactions, and decision-making, as every movement and communication carried potential consequences. Legal experts consulted by sources reportedly analyzed the incident for possible civil claims, ranging from assault to emotional distress, reflecting the seriousness of the situation and Tamar's desire to protect herself legally. Family discussions reportedly continued behind closed doors, often intense and emotionally charged, as each member tried to navigate their loyalties, emotions, and the public perception of the event. The combination of betrayal, confrontation, and intense media attention created a complex emotional landscape that required careful management, with Tamar at the center, asserting her boundaries and making calculated decisions to preserve both her personal integrity and public image. The boyfriend's attempts to apologize and reconcile were reportedly met with limited success, as Tamar maintained firm boundaries and focused on evaluating trust, emotional safety, and accountability before considering any renewed interaction. Sources indicated that the sisters' interactions remained strained, with private reflection, selective communication, and ongoing tension shaping the family dynamics in the weeks following the incident. Social media continued to amplify every movement, comment, and post, keeping the drama alive and ensuring that fans and followers remained deeply invested in the unfolding story. Friends emphasized that Tamar's careful documentation of events, strategic planning, and emotional vigilance were critical to navigating the aftermath, balancing personal healing with public scrutiny. The incident reportedly influenced family relationships, public perceptions, and personal decision-making, with the sisters, the boyfriend, and surrounding family members all impacted by the complex interplay of trust, betrayal, and emotional intensity. Insiders described Tamar as resilient, strategic, and emotionally intelligent, navigating a highly charged environment while maintaining focus on her goals and long-term emotional well-being. The hotel incident remained a central point of discussion, reflection, and analysis, highlighting themes of accountability, trust, and personal boundaries while demonstrating the ongoing impact of betrayal and public scrutiny on individual and family dynamics. The combination of public fascination, media attention, and personal reflection created a uniquely challenging environment, demanding careful thought, emotional strength, and strategic navigation from Tamar and those around her. According to sources, every decision, interaction, and communication was carefully considered, reflecting the seriousness of the incident and the sisters reportedly continued to work through the emotional fallout privately, with Tamar taking the lead in managing both the personal and public consequences of the incident while maintaining control over her narrative and personal well-being. As the days passed following the hotel chaos, the aftermath continued to unfold with a level of intensity that seemed almost unbearable. Tamar, still reeling from the shock of discovering her sister's involvement with her boyfriend, focused on rebuilding her sense of control and protecting her emotional well-being. Friends revealed that she spent hours reflecting on her actions, the confrontation, and the public fallout, determined to ensure that she would not be perceived as the aggressor despite the heated nature of the incident. Sources indicated that her approach was deliberate, combining emotional processing with strategic planning, understanding that in such a high-profile situation, every word, gesture, and social media post could influence public opinion. Meanwhile, Towanda was reportedly struggling with the consequences of her choices, facing not only her physical injuries from the altercation, but also the weight of public scrutiny and family disapproval. Insiders described her as oscillating between guilt, defensiveness, and a desire to make amends, realizing that the damage inflicted both emotionally and reputationally would take time to repair. The boyfriend, caught in the center of the storm, attempted to navigate the tense environment by offering apologies, explanations, and expressions of remorse. Yet Tamar remained firm, refusing to engage beyond necessary clarifications, prioritizing her own boundaries and sense of security. The family, now deeply divided, reportedly spent countless hours in private discussions and interventions, some members siding with Tamar and emphasizing the need to support her emotionally, while others attempted to mediate between the sisters, encouraging dialogue and reconciliation. According to insiders, these interactions were often tense, filled with raised voices, tears, and emotional confessions, revealing deep-rooted feelings of betrayal, anger, and disappointment. Social media played a significant role in extending the drama beyond the confines of the hotel, as fans dissected every detail, speculated on motivations, and debated who bore the most responsibility for the confrontation. Tamar reportedly monitored these discussions carefully, aware that public perception could impact both her personal reputation and the way the situation was interpreted in wider circles. Sources emphasized that she took control of her narrative without engaging in public arguments, choosing to document events meticulously and communicate selectively, ensuring that her perspective remained clear and unaltered. The emotional stakes remained high, with each interaction between the sisters carrying potential for further conflict or misunderstanding. Tamar's inner circle, including close friends and advisors, reportedly helped her navigate these turbulent waters, offering support, guidance, and encouragement to prioritize her well-being over public approval. Meanwhile, Towanda reportedly sought ways to cope with her own emotional turmoil, reflecting on her decisions and the ripple effects they caused within her family and social circles. The hotel incident and its aftermath created a complex web of interpersonal dynamics, as every action, message, and conversation seemed to carry amplified consequences. According to sources, Tamar remained focused on healing and establishing boundaries, using the incident as a catalyst to reinforce her personal values and emotional resilience. Legal experts consulted by insiders suggested that while the confrontation was physical and emotionally charged, Tamar's measured response and careful documentation of events could play a crucial role if any formal disputes or claims arose, reflecting her awareness of both personal and public stakes. The family was reportedly left grappling with how to move forward, balancing concern for emotional healing with the desire to repair relationships. Though trust remained fragile and tensions palpable, friends noted that Tamar's ability to maintain composure, clarity, and strategic thinking under intense scrutiny highlighted her resilience, intelligence, and commitment to protecting herself in a highly volatile situation. The boyfriend's attempts to reconcile were met with cautious engagement, as Tamar evaluated whether his remorse was genuine and whether rebuilding trust was even possible, given the emotional and public ramifications of his actions. Towanda reportedly continued to navigate the consequences of her choices, seeking understanding and forgiveness, yet recognizing that regaining Tamar's trust and repairing the familial bond would require time, effort, and accountability. The hotel incident served as a stark reminder of the fragility of relationships, the intensity of betrayal, and the power of public exposure in amplifying personal conflicts. Insiders describe Tamar as taking the lead in managing both personal recovery and public perception, balancing the need for emotional processing with the strategic communication necessary to maintain her reputation and agency. Friends emphasize that while the incident caused deep emotional pain and family division, Tamar's resilience, careful planning, and unwavering focus on self-preservation allowed her to navigate one of the most dramatic and public crises of her life. As the story continued to unfold, the family and those involved reportedly faced the challenge of processing their emotions, confronting difficult truths, and determining how to move forward in a world where private conflicts had become intensely public. Tamar's deliberate actions, strategic thinking, and emotional intelligence remained central to her response, illustrating her determination to emerge from the chaos with clarity, control, and dignity. The lasting impact of the confrontation, the injuries sustained, and the betrayal experienced highlighted both the fragility and strength of personal relationships when subjected to intense scrutiny and emotional upheaval, leaving fans, family, and insiders alike reflecting on the complexities of trust, loyalty, and reconciliation in the wake of such a tumultuous event. As the dust begins to settle on this shocking hotel incident, questions still linger about what really happened between Tamar, Towanda, and her boyfriend, and how this confrontation will shape their relationships moving forward. Fans are shocked, debates are raging online, and emotions ran high as everyone tries to make sense of the chaos. Will Tamar be able to forgive, or will the betrayal leave a permanent mark on her family ties? Can Towanda rebuild her reputation and repair the damage caused by the heated confrontation? The boyfriend's role remains under scrutiny, with viewers questioning his loyalty and intentions, adding another layer of drama to an already explosive situation. The family was left divided, insiders say, with some members urging reconciliation while others sided firmly with Tamar, emphasizing the emotional toll this event has taken. As viewers, you are witnessing not just a scandal, but the very human emotions of anger, heartbreak, and the struggle for trust in high-stakes personal relationships. We want to hear your thoughts on this unfolding drama. Do you think Tamar handled the situation the right way? Or could things have gone differently? How should Towanda face the consequences? And is there a path toward forgiveness? Every comment, share, and opinion adds to the conversation, helping us explore the full impact of this scandalous story. Don't forget to like the video if you're intrigued by the drama. Subscribe for more insider updates, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a shocking twist as it happens. Your voice matters in the discussion of betrayal, confrontation, and the shocking events that continue to capture the attention of fans everywhere. This story is far from over, and we'll be following every development closely, bringing you the latest reactions, insider insights, and explosive details that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Join the conversation and let us know what you think. Who is at fault? And what's next for Tamar, Towanda, and the boyfriend caught in the middle of this unforgettable hotel chaos?